This is a Christmas story called Mogs Christmas Calamity. I wonder what's going to happen in this story today. One night, Debbie said, "Do you know, Mog, when you wake up in the morning, it will be Christmas. And there will be presents and lovely things to eat. And you will have an extra big egg for your breakfast." Said Mog the cat. Mog dreamt about the big egg. It was very big and it was up in the sky. Mog had to fly up to get it, but some big birds came. They wanted to eat the big egg, and one of them wanted to eat Mog. Mog flew as fast as she could, but the bird came after her, and then suddenly she woke up. Something was stuck to her tail. She tried to shake it off, but it stuck on, and then it went into the fire. And made a little fire of its own. Oh no! And 2 more fires on the rug. Mog thought, "I'm getting out." She ran into the street and some people saw her shoot past. "What's that thing with the fiery tail?" said one person. "Perhaps it's a comet," said another. "I bet it's a ring of fire," said a third. Suddenly, Mog heard a horrible noise, and then she saw the thing that made the most horrible noise. She thought, "Oh no, I'm going home." But then the thing came after her. It chased her all the way to her house. 2 of the men jumped out and they had a big yellow snake and they shouted, "There's the fire!" Suddenly the snake spat and it did a big spit and there was water everywhere, even on Mog. Then Mr. and Mrs. Thomas and Debbie and Nicky came out of the house. They did not come out of the door. They came out of the window. They said, Thank you for saving our house." The fireman said, "Don't thank us, thank your cat. That your cat led us to your house. The cat is a hero." Some neighbours had come out to see what had happened to Mog's house. They had all told each other that Mog was a hero. Then it began to snow and they all went home. Mr. and Mrs. Thomas, Debbie, Nicky went to get dressed. Then they all looked at the Christmas room. Everything was wet and some things were black. "I'm sorry," said Mr. Thomas, "but Christmas will have to be a bit different this year." "Oh no, look at their presents and their living room and their Christmas tree. Oh dear." They were all very sad. And Mog was sad too. But then Nicky saw something. "What can you see out of the window?" It was the neighbours. They were all coming back. They were all carrying some things and smiling. They said, "We thought we'd help you out and clean up, and then we'd share some of our Christmas with yours in your home." It was a wonderful party. There were presents and lovely things to eat, and there was even an extra big egg for Mog the cat. An extra big egg for Mog the cat. That was the best Christmas ever we had, said Nick. Can we do exactly the same next year? Well, said Mr. Thomas, perhaps not exactly the same. Wasn't that lucky that Mog was able to save the day after setting that fire, and that they all had a lovely Christmas in the end? I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas with your families.